Hello everybody, welcome back to the healing table. I'm Grace.
Hello everybody, welcome to the healing table. This is the lady that take off from her job because I am in car accident. My daughter let you guys know, but I am getting better and I'm back.
Yes, she's back. So
I am back. Even though I don't feel good yet, not 100%, but at least I can sit now. So let's go.
So today I wanted to talk about this specific act that has been passed by the House so far. Still has to go to the Senate. So there is currently a process that Trump is trying to put in place. He's been doing a little too much for this whole, year and 2 months that he's been in office. But I really wanted to talk to you guys about it because we know that there's a lot of people in general and South Sudanese people that we know also that
African in general, seriously.
not even just African, just people in general. Like
Yeah.
anyone who's watching this, I really want to notify you guys about what's really going on and try to get y'all to beat the punch and get what you need to get so that you can feel a little bit more secure in the situation that you might be in. But Trump is trying to pass an act. This was told by my brother. So my brother is the one who informed us about this, but it's a voter registration type of act where only passports will be accepted as a proof of citizenship. So no more will not
Birth certificate too.
and a birth certificate, of course. But we know that a lot of us here and everyone in our community, a lot of people that came not from the U.S., they don't have their birth certificates, especially if they were coming as refugees or they had a bunch of paperwork that they had to leave behind and things like that.
If you come from refugee camp or you come from anywhere in Africa, some people they left some real paperwork behind and they have to go to the near country and then they give them something, but it's not the original one. But this is not a thing. I know even white people in this country, some of them they don't have a passport because they know that they're born here. They don't have to have a passport or to carry the citizenship around and all that stuff.
But also, I would say that there are some people in the U.S. who also were born in the U.S., but they also lost those, or their parents lost those files or papers for them. That's why you see a lot of people like that. They can't get jobs, they're homeless, they can't get an ID and things like that. But now that he's saying that the ID basically does not matter, after he said that everyone has to get a real ID and the real ID was the most important thing that you had to get, you have to get your passport. And the passport is just going to be the most important thing. I would say, honestly, we got news that it got passed from the House, so now it's going to the Senate. So we're going to still see what's really going on, but we want to notify you guys so that you guys can go ahead and book your appointments for the passport office or anything. I know that for us, we went to Houston and they do the same day passport, which is really good, and it's very good because then it's like you're leaving with a lot of stress. Free from your body, knowing that you are 100% secure as soon as you leave the office, which is really good. And I know that a lot of people might be scared to go and do these things because we have probably seen some people who went to immigration office and they never came back home. But I would say it is a risk regardless, living here without those and having ICE stop you or whoever it is that is trying to stop you. And we know that we just have to stay vigilant and just inform our neighbors, inform our communities about the resources and things that we can do in the meantime. And I know that a lot of the time, like if they do pass this, I know, well, why would Trump even pass this? I feel like it's just he wants to stay in office so bad because he knows that a lot of people, they don't necessarily get passports. They don't have their paperwork or whatever. That takes out a big percentage of people within the United States already who are voters or going to think about voting. and stuff. I would say honestly it's a big setback because when I grew up and stuff, going to school, they teach you and inform you about your vote and how much your vote matters and things, and how much it really impacts certain things within this life, whether it be in your community, whether it be grand scale like the presidency or whatever. But it's just a way to silence a lot of people within the country.
So everybody, what she been saying, that if you have a passport, please, I'm begging you in the name of God, take it with you. If you don't want to take it with you, maybe something will happen to it. Make sure you take a picture and put it in your phone. So take the picture and put it in your phone in case of anything. All right? And if you going somewhere,
Wait, let me pause you right there. I feel like almost like the picture is not even going to work like that anymore because of AI. People know make fake pictures and fake. So I'm not sure if they're going to take it or not, but I would say I know for the passport, they ask you if you want to get a passport card.
And the ID. Have both. I have both. My son doesn't have both, so he got the bag. He have everything in there. But please make sure don't hand it to any eyes in the hand. Do not give it to them because they can take it and they will say you don't have it, and it's going to be your words against their words. So I'm telling you this, I know there's a people that happen to them like that. So you can show them from far away. If they want it to move it, whatever they want it, don't hand it to them. If you do hand it to them, if you find a good one, you're lucky. But if you find a bad one, they will take it, and it's going to be your words against their words, and you're never going to get it back. And they will just can put anything that they want to put it in your head. So you have to be careful about that. If they say your passport or whatever, show them from far away inside the car. Do not hand it to them. I repeat, don't hand it to them. Hold it to yourself. And if you don't have all that, you don't have your passport, and if you're born here or you have a birth certificate that approves that you born here, please take it with you. It doesn't matter. You can be 18, you can be 19. It doesn't matter. This, whatever the era that we're going in it right now, is very hard. And if you know that you don't have any of that, there is no business of yours to be in the places you're not supposed to be. So that if anything happens, guess what? They're going to look for the black person over there or somebody that they do not like to see. That's the first thing they're going to do. And then they will investigate later. So if you have kids or you have brothers, please talk this out as a family, because this can affect everybody. They already notified us in Texas here that we have to cooperate with the ICE. So me and my children, we're just talking about everybody have to take his passport, the card that you have, put it in your wallet for any reason. And like my son, he doesn't have the card. He have to carry his original passport with him in case he got stopped by anybody. All my kids, all my household. My husband already got stopped by the ICE, and I was telling him last time, like, get a ticket. He was like, no. I said, take it. He was like, no. So when they stopped him, he got scared. And he was like, oh my God. If I did not listen to my wife, what is going to happen to me? I was like, well, I'm going to say hi from Africa, because that's the way it's going to happen. But thank God he listened to me after all. But it was scary. Yeah. It was very scary. We have to stay vigilant. If you're going anywhere, you got to tell people where you're going and where you're coming, because if you did not come, people, they have to think about where you are. Mm-hmm. Now they can take you somewhere and they can put you in they will, without taking you to talk to your family, without telling anybody. You can be there for a month, for a couple of weeks, you never know. So I'm just saying, it's not about controlling, it's not about following me. No, this time right now, we have to take care of each other. My friend is your friend. Your enemy, you gotta bring it to be your friend. Why? If anything happens, they will know where you are. If you did not make it, I know where to look for. So if you have to put the 3-6 in, everybody have to be in one community as a family. So if anything happened to any one of you, it will notify all of you. I did it. I put my husband in it because he's far away. But I think we're gonna talk with my kid and put everybody had to be involved in it. I'm already paid for it and everything, so that if anything happen, if the police stop you, if anything at all happen, the notification is going to be all over the family. They will know what happened. If your kid play soccer or play volleyball or whatever with this ice thing, put that on them, because you never know, the ice can pop in the game and they can collect it. They're doing that even in the church, guys. I'm telling you, even in the church. So you have to make sure the plan ready. God doing this, God knows why all this stuff is happening, but we have to stay vigilant. Stay vigilant and check up each other every other day.
But I would say that this act that is being passed or burden to a bunch of Americans, because now people are going to actually have to show up to these offices. We already know that a lot of the times these offices are booked months in advance. You're not going to get your passport within 3 months expedited.
Yeah.
Probably you don't even know what's going to happen in the meantime. This is really something that targets a lot of low income people, because passports are not cheap to go and get done, especially if you're going through a smaller agency. I remember whenever I was trying to get my passport earlier in Austin, and it was $1,200 or $1,000 versus we went to Houston and it was $250 max, maybe, for both the passport and for the card. So imagine being a parent and having to make sure all of the kids have their passport. Multiple kids, you have to pay for yourself and the kids to have these passports. It's just gonna bring a bunch of burden to those people. And not even just that, but this is also directly affecting married women, because if you really think about it, the married women, they have a last name that is different from the last name that's on the birth certificate. So now you have to go into office again and go bring up all this information to them so that they can make sure that you're the actual person that you're saying that you are. You're a citizen. There's a lot of BS that they're giving us the runaround for voting. And I only know why. Midterms are coming up. They're trying to figure, if people don't get these done, this really affects over 20 million people in the US already. You know what I mean? And it would affect 20 million people in the US. So that's a big chunk of people in the US that are not having their vote, especially with everything that's going on. I'm pretty sure, and I hope to God, that a lot of people are opening up their eyes. And not even just your eyes, but your mind. Because I really saw the other day that there was this dad who shot his daughter over a disagreement with Trump. About Trump. And the fact that people are just becoming so aggressive and psychologically ruined, honestly ruined, by this Trump administration and things, like, there shouldn't even be that much fight between your morals and what's really good for the US or people in general. We know what is good and what is bad, hopefully. I know a lot of people are struggling with that, and I don't understand why, because Trump has been in these Epstein files as well. And many people are still very much denying the fact, including him, even though his name comes up 38,000
the pictures
times.
Yesterday.
And there's pictures.
The picture of his holding the kid and abusing the children. Yesterday I said in the news, it was horrible.
And people are still defending that.
So he wanna save himself from all this problem. So that's the reason why what is happening now, it had to happen. So that he can be in the office, so he cannot be charged. So nothing can happen to him. Yeah, guys, you have to be careful. If you don't vote before, don't be scared. You gotta get ready and get out and vote. I vote every year, every election, because I know my vote, it doesn't matter what is what, I'm gonna make sure it's count. You have to vote and watch until you say count. Don't just put your vote and then leave out, because anything can happen after you leave. You gotta make sure you say count when you go to that machine. So you guys have to prepare to go to vote.
Yes, especially since midterms are coming up this November. And as Trump said himself, if they lose the midterms, he basically is about to go downhill after that. So we know what we have to do. We have to get this weirdo out of office, really. And That's all I can really say.
I just want to tell you guys, you gotta be ready for boarding. If you got stopped by the police or by the ICE, don't be nervous. You have to stay calm, be still, answer the question when it asks you. So don't give them information that they're not supposed to be giving to them. Let them ask you and then you will answer. Yes sir, yes ma'am. That's very much it. Why? Because you have to stay alive. This is about your life can be ruining. It doesn't matter what. Now, the parents, the people that come from different country, you have to choose to feed the kid, or you have to choose to pay the bills, or you have to choose to get passport to just be here. And now, even if you go into the emergency, they asking you for all that. You guys know this? They ask you if you're a citizen or not. In the hospital. So you guys just whatever, if you're not ready, you gotta pack your stuff, walk with your stuff.
Also, if ICE comes to your door, do not close the lights. Don't even close the lights. If the lights were already open,
leave it like that.
You won't know if somebody's in there. You'll only know if you close the lights.
Do not move. Even if you have the cat, take the cat, shut the hell up. If your dog is barking,
just let them bark at that. No, just let them bark until they leave. Do not answer the
because
door.
In that process, you can get shot and you can get killed. So you better protect yourself.
And I know I've seen videos of ICE agents come and rush into people's homes as well once you open the door. So they actually have no authority to do that, honestly, because they don't have a warrant to be even entering the house unless you give them permission to enter the house. So just know your rights. This is a time for you to actually know your rights. And I personally would say if you are a U.S. citizen and you have your papers and whatever the case may be, you can honestly deny ICE. Do not give no type of information. I plead the fifth.
In anything that you don't want to answer, plead the fifth.
Am I being detained? I know that's something that
I know my right.
You know, usually you have to say to police officers most of the time, but I know these people are more aggressive. But if you have your papers, you have a lawsuit that you can go ahead and file after the fact.
And they will compensate you very good.
So don't be scared.
Don't be scared. If you have a paperwork and everything, don't be scared. If you don't have a paperwork, you don't have no authority to talk to them in any how. And if they chase you around, because some of them they will chase you, they just look at you like that and they chase you, please be in the gas station in the public place. So if anything happens to you, somebody will know something. Don't be in the dark place without nobody around you. Don't do that.
We need to have witnesses. If anything is happening with ICE, make sure that there's people around to witness it, because people are going to put their camera out. They're going to bring their phone out and they're going to actually record what's going on. And now you have evidence of what's really going on and the misconduct that's actually happening. A lot of the times, not a lot of people know what's really going on. There's so much stuff going on, it's really hard to catch up on what really important things that are going on. Although a lot of this stuff is very important, but things like this where it's voter registration, we got midterms coming up, it is important to not wait for nothing. Don't wait on this.
This is the first time in the United States of America all this is happening. It happen right now. Nobody is ready. If you're black, if you're white. Did you guys remember there is a story before that they take somebody from Puerto Rico or whatever, they took it all the way to South Sudan? Did you guys remember that?
I think they
took somebody
who was a native to the country, deported them
to South Sudan. He doesn't have no business. He'd never been in Africa before, but they took him there. You can be in anywhere in this world and nobody will know about it. So I need you guys to be vigilant, to be connected to each other. If you have a good friend, if you forget to call your parents or whatever, talk to your friend, hey, I'm going here in case now anything can happen. I'm telling you guys. Anything can happen in any time. And you can be mingling. They can travel you from here to here. You can be sold like a slave from place to place for no reason. And until there is a lady today, she found her son have autism. They took him from school, and that boy been taken from the state to state. The parents find him 1 month later. If you guys watch the news, watch the highlight. If you're not the news person or whatever, I don't watch the news all the time, but I watch the headline. I will watch a little bit because they're going to repeat it all day long. Just watch one time. You will know what is happening in this world and go on with your life. So that's a good idea. That's a good advice. If you have a local news, watch your local news too.
Heavy on go on with your life too, because this is something that I feel like a lot of people, it's really messing with their mental health, and having to think about all these things so much. It's just over occupying your mind so much that it's just bringing just stress to you, and stress is not good. Stress can cause illnesses. Stress can literally kill you earlier than your time. So definitely know this information, be educated in this information, but please still live your life
as normal as you can. And whatever we're saying here, if you want to get the factor, just Google everything up. You will find it there. Everything. Make sure we're telling you the correct information, and that's the information that everywhere, but just fact check and just stay vigilant, and make sure, please guys, share it with each other. I'm telling you, if this thing come across to you, share it to many people as you can. Sharing is caring. We have to protect each other. That's all. So you guys have a good one, and welcome to the healing table. I'm happy I'm back. So yes.
Bye. See you guys next video.